Hello, friends. Welcome back to Learning Nails and Aesthetics. We are on page 245, the Milady Nails book, Chapter 8, Electric Filing. And don't forget, I am not AI, so mistakes will be made. Also, comment, like, share, and subscribe, as well as check out my other videos. Let's begin. Discuss electric filing for pedicures. Smoothing dry, rough skin on the feet is easy and efficient with pedicure bits. Whether you perform the pedicure first or last, be sure the feet are soft and dry before you start work on the callus. Keep these guidelines in mind when using electric filing during a pedicure. Pedicure bits come in varying types of materials. Diamond, stainless steel, sapphire, or ruby bits can all be used to shorten toenails and reduce thick areas of skin or callousing. Now I'd like to point out, notice they say reduce. You never ever want to completely remove. This can lead to infection, especially people who have other medical conditions like diabetes and other things. And it'll also make their feet very sore. Those calluses are there for a reason, really, and they should never be completely removed, even by a podiatrist, a doctor, whatever. So really, just we're reducing them, just slightly. Okay, moving on. Quit goofing around, would you? Sanding bands or sleeves are not recommended for pedicure services, as the dust generated from these is small, cannot always be seen with the human eye, and remains airborne long after you see it. Pedicure bits can be used with various types of exfoliating or callus reduction creams. See, keyword right there, reduction, and lotions, but these can clog the surface of the bit quickly. If you use a callus reduction cream or spray, apply it to the thickened area of the foot. Then rinse and scrub those areas thoroughly before using any pedicure bit. Before continuing, it is very important to make sure feet are fully dry before filing. Keep multiple pedicure bits so one is always clean, disinfected, and ready to use. Use your pedicure bit in one direction to reduce callus 70 to 80%. Using the bit slowly and lifting the bit frequently will keep it from getting hot and causing discomfort to the client. Pedicure bits can be used anywhere on the foot where there is a callus, including the skin on the sides of the toenails and under the toes. Use care not to remove too much callus or thickened skin. This should be in one of those red boxes with the exclamation mark, like multiple times. Remember, that callus is there for a reason. It protects the foot. Removing too much could cause harm to the client. Avoid applying too much pressure when using pedicure bits, as this can cause discomfort to the client. Mini procedure: electric filing for pedicures. Clean the feet and inspect for cuts or unhealthy conditions. Dry the feet if previously soaked in water. Apply callus reducing cream, lotion, or spray to thickened areas of skin for no longer than 5 minutes. Rinse and remove the callus reducing product thoroughly. Dry the feet. When a medium grit bit and with the, did I say when? When a medium? No. Back her up. With a medium grit bit and with the machine on medium speed, run the bit over the calloused areas of the feet. Use care not to apply too much pressure. Lift the bit frequently to avoid building heat. Graduate grits with my hiccups. Graduate grits from coarsest to finest and repeat. Use care not to remove too much callus. Again, where's that red box with the exclamation mark? Clean and disinfect bits after every use. Check in. What is an important step when preparing to use electric filing during a pedicure? Why should you file slowly and lift the bit frequently? Recognize how to troubleshoot electric filing problems. Identifying potential problems that can occur during filing will allow you to avoid or solve them quickly. Reducing dust. Different types of bits cause different sizes of dust particles. To protect your health as well as that of your coworkers and your clients, you should always wear an appropriate N95 rated dust mask when filing. Solutions to reduce dust. Use carbide or Swiss carbide bits. These shave heavier particles from product and direct them down toward the table. Use a dust extracting device either in or on your table. Be sure to clean filters after each client and exchange them with new ones regularly. Wow, I threw in a few extra L's there, didn't I? I swear I have not been drinking. I don't know what's going on. Got some hiccups and some... Oh. All right. For liquid and powder products, use drilling solutions with fine and extra fine diamond bits prior to polish or shining. Not enough shine. Potential causes for not having enough shine on the surface of the product after filing are improper graduation of grits and not using buffing creams or solutions. Solutions to get more shine. Graduate grits from coarsest to finest. Use either an extra fine sanding sleeve or a hand file prior to using buffing cream. Finish with a camas, I hate that word, chamas bit for best results. Heat. Improper filing techniques can cause heat to build up on the nail. Heat buildup can be caused by applying too much pressure during filing due to speed being too slow, by having the speed too high when using natural nail buffing bits, or by leaving the bit in the same place for too long. Never leave it anywhere for any amount of time. I mean, you're moving constantly. All right, maybe if you're shortening an extension, maybe then. All right, solutions to avoid heat buildup. Increase the speed of the machine. That always sounded kind of backwards to me, but it works. Apply less pressure during filing. The amount of pressure that you should apply down when filing on product is about the pressure used when you write your name with a pen. Lift the bit frequently during filing. Grabbing. Grabbing occurs when the bit grabs the skin around the nail during filing. Potential causes of grabbing are that the bit is too close to the skin, you're using the bit at an improper angle, or the bit is too large. Solutions to avoid grabbing. Keep the nail bit parallel to the nail. Angle the finger, not the bit, to file the sides of the nail and the cuticle area. Ensure you are able to see the front edge of the bit. Remember that bits have two sides. We tend to look where the side of the bit touches the nail while filing. It is the other side that is on or near the skin that can grab and tear the skin. Use the proper size bit. Use bits with rounded ends, such as safety style bits. I would like to throw in, avoid the bits that have the little rhinestone on the end. While those might be cute, it will get in the way. Micro-shattering. Artificial enhancement products bond particles but leave tiny gaps of air between them. Think of a jar of marbles. It might be as full of marbles as possible, but the jar still has spaces between the marbles. Trauma, vibration, heat, or damage to the product can cause the particles to move, increasing the size of the gaps of air between them. This can break down the product and weaken the enhancement. As nail enhancements age with wear, they can become brittle and develop tiny cracks. This is called micro-shattering and may be caused by aggressive filing with or without an electric file. It is easier to cause micro-shattering with an electric file. Some potential causes of micro-shattering are improper speed of the machine during filing, poor quality or bent bits, using bits that are too coarse, using low quality and brittle nail enhancement products, holding the handpiece at the wrong angle, and working too aggressively with the electric file. Solutions to avoid micro-shattering. Use a slower speed. Use proper filing techniques. Keep the bit parallel to the table during filing. Use correct application techniques. Make sure the bit is not bent. Use a finer grit bit. Use quality electric files according to manufacturer's instructions. Ring of fire. Rings of fire are caused by holding barrel bits at the wrong angle and pressing down on the front or top edge of the bit during maintenance services. This causes the front cutting edge of the bit to cut into and damage the natural nail, leaving a red mark and burning the client. You should not need to press down hard when using an electric file. Solutions to avoid rings of fire. Keep the bit parallel to the nail. Angle the finger down slightly at the tip, allowing you to file the old product in front of the growth area without touching the natural nail itself. If you feel the need to press down on the bit, increase the speed of your machine instead. Reduce the overall amount of pressure applied during filing. Check in. How can you avoid causing rings of fire? We will read this caution. A dangerous technique called the Russian manicure has appeared in videos online. The procedure shows how to grind off the cuticle and skin on and around the natural nails. This practice is very dangerous and can easily damage the nail. The cuticle is there for a reason. It protects the natural nail from damage and infection. Your duty as a nail professional is to always protect the health of the natural nail and the client's hand and feet. As a licensed nail professional, you're only permitted to work on healthy skin and nails, and then only for beautification purposes. Bottom line, if you live and work in Russia, you might do this dangerous procedure. However, if you live and work in the United States, this dangerous practice is outside of the scope of your license. Yeah, don't do it. Definitely don't want to cause any infections. And then I totally forgot. Did I do the check-in? How you can avoid causing rings of fire? Oh my gosh, did I read the solutions to avoid rings of fire? I just totally lost my place. No, I did, I remember. Sorry, just kidding. Just kidding. I have little things to mark the pages. I don't want to write on the book, so might have to go back to my little sticky notes. Anyway, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. However, that little memory kerfuffle, we won't talk about that. Shh, don't tell anybody. And check out my other awesome videos. And have a great day. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was helpful, at least entertaining. Thanks. Bye.